Hey, go! What's going on, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the We Spawn Recap. Hello, Zan.
Hello, Jake. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Ready to hit this one off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Crazy week, crazy stories. Let's go. Bep, bep. And nobody likes an unfaithful person, huh, Xanifer?
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement, Jake.
You know, this past week, you actually had a pretty good big story out there, that being a Call of Duty streamer as well as a Twitch streamer being banned by Twitch, presumably by Activision as well, after leaving his hacks on for everyone to watch him live on stream. It's just these kind of moments that make you think, why? You know, it makes a lot of people think back to also Clara. But it's an unfortunate circumstance to see a kid go viral for these kind of reasons, but obviously maybe rightfully so by a lot of eyes out there too.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's all his own fault. You probably shouldn't be hacking on stream anyway. Somebody's going to figure it out at some point.
Or at all. It's just the fact that you go live and all of a sudden, and I think a lot of people responded to that clip in case you guys did miss it with how serious he was. Like he was obviously trying very hard while cheating. Kind of just added to the story out there.
Wasn't a unique contrast. You don't see that too often. Like try hard, like sweating, like really like pushing.
Usually you use cheats because you don't want to try hard, but if you try hard and use cheats, you reach a whole nother level. That new level is being banned on Twitch and hopefully by Activision as well. And something we have talked about in the past and probably will in the future, that being the future of these franchise leagues. It's actually NRG co-CEO coming out with a podcast this past week and stating himself that hindsight 2020, knowing what he knows now, and having the Huntsman and Call of Duty League, the San Francisco Shock, and the Overwatch League, he himself would say that if he knew, knowing now what he did back then, that he would not invest into the Overwatch League.
Yeah, this is very shocking to hear from Andy Miller of all people, because I would argue that the Shock is probably one of the top tier Overwatch teams.
Yeah, it's kind of a unique circumstance because they also have the most reputable brand in Call of Duty, which is Fastly Rising. So let's preface by saying, of course, he said not to make headlines. It's because of the vast investment made into both rosters. Not that one is maybe particularly better than other. If he did have to place a bet on one, he would choose Call of Duty League. But that's also because as an Overwatch and COD owner, they have the Huntsman. You know, it's a widely noted brand.
I mean, that is the brand. That's like, they are a household name at this point, I'd argue.
Yeah, so I will give him benefit of the doubt when it comes time. If you were to pitch this to any Overwatch owner and you say, hey, you can keep your Overwatch team or we'll give you the Huntsman for Call of Duty, I think a lot of people would fall in Andy's shoes and say, give me the Huntsman.
Yeah, I mean, Overwatch is dope, but Call of Duty is forever.
Yeah,
let's be real.
And we'll see exactly what game lasts longer because longevity is certainly a debate going forward when it comes time for franchise leagues. And this week in Call of Duty news continues to be confusing. If you guys are not Call of Duty fans, you don't know what a GA is, that being a gentleman's agreement. It happens when especially you have a much referred to broken Call of Duty title where it comes down to the players to make these agreements in games of what to and particularly what not to use. This past week we had our first big meta shift when it comes time for the first event, dealing with a big COD update, and along with that, back and forths about old GAs, you know, with Auto Tac Sprint and some new GAs with the AUG. It's very tough to follow, and I think the main thing I want to bounce off you is why is this the esport where we have to deal with pros choosing what should not be used in the game?
Honestly, I think this is the esport that most consistently has broken games. That's the only reason.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yes. And year in, year out, the game is changing. Year in, year out, we see these complaints, and year in and year out, we have these pros having to be forced to these moments. And it's so tough because a lot of community members out there can be upset with all the Call of Duty pros complaining. But if you're never in their shoes, you never have to deal with these broken titles at that level. I don't know.
Especially year after year after year. It's always the same problem. At this point, why don't they just put like an esports mode where they can like hard code whatever GAs they want? So they don't have to, it's not a debate.
That's even possible with Call of Duty right now.
Yeah, true.
Either way, I'm just kind of picturing an esports atmosphere where all of a sudden every esport has pro players trying to add these GAs. And I can't see it being feasible, but
Fortnite being all like, no 90s, okay?
Can you imagine? Either way, Call of Duty continues to be hectic, guys, and pro players continue to make their own rules. And 100 Thieves continues to be joked about as the apparel company. I would say, you know, it's a unique circumstance we are entering.
Yeah, slightly so. That's
with
fair.
100 Thieves. I think the continuing debate being FaZe Clan, they've made progress in the entertainment scene. 100 Thieves continues to make progress in the content and merch scene as well. And FaZe Clan doing similar moves. We saw a shocking move this past week, that being content creator, streamer, TikToker, whatever you want to call her, Neekolul, the newest signing of 100 Thieves, which is just It's weird.
Yeah, it took everybody by surprise, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it somehow works, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously a widely known figure out there, widely blowing up ever since the OK Boomer. It's tough to say that line without wanting to That's how much, yeah. So with this traction as well, shortly after the announcement of Neekolul, at the point of us recording, they also dropped their newest merch line. It's obviously a move that 100 Thieves has been thinking about when it comes time for her fans, her viewers, and the viewers of their entire content team. You know, are we going to see continued moves like this with other esports orgs, or will it just be a 100T FaZe Clan kind of thing?
I think it's very likely, in a way, it's going to stay kind of unique to 100T and FaZe Clan, because they have their own very different way of doing just about everything. I don't think any other org really approaches signings from the same perspective as either of these. It's
definitely a uniqueness out there, guys, when it comes to 100 Thieves. As TikTok might be in its downfall, that might mean an uptick for an organization like 100 Thieves. Yeah, tongue twister, huh? And with the ongoing DrDisRespect discussions, and I don't know how long we're going to keep on revisiting this one. It's just
up until we know. That's the answer. We got to know first. We got to know what's up.
Somehow approaching 2 to 3 weeks now. Again, I really can't stress enough how baffling it is that we really know nothing. As of this past week, guys, the ongoing discussions apparently not underway between Doc and a platform like YouTube. Slasher now doubling down and saying it is not a platform move for all of you Brimers out there as well. Potentially not going back to Twitch, with this again being reinstated as something very, very serious. He has now removed Twitch from his bio on both Instagram as well as Twitter, and it keeps us, you know, all really wondering exactly what the heck this is.
Yeah, he has to have done something that really made somebody really uncomfortable having him at Twitch.
Yeah, and then you partner all this up with apparently not being a platform move. I think, well, the very, very last thing we can take away from this, if we have hopes for Doc returning, if he's not in discussions with YouTube, which he still could be in the future, by the way, if he's not going back to Twitch, is there still a third-party site out there that he could be joining?
Let's hit up Tencent's Trovo.
Yeah, Trovo.
Hey, they got the money.
Hopefully going to find out more soon, guys. The mystery of Doc, though, it continues to be shrouded. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Anyway, we hope you guys all enjoy the Respawn recap. Zan, thank you for standing in for this one.
Yo, thanks for having me, my guy. It's always fun to see you an extra day of the week.
It really is, man. We hope you guys always enjoy the Respawn recap. Same time, same day, every single week. Until next time, take care, gamers.